This video is for class 6 mathematics, and this is the part 2 of the video from exercise 20a. Now, in the previous videos we had completed till number 5. In this video we shall start with number 6. So find the value of 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x minus 6 when x equals to minus 1. So let us go to its solution. Coming to the solution of number 6, here the question was find the value of 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x minus 6 when x equals to minus 1. So as you all know, the value of x is given and we have to replace it in this expression. So 3x cube will be written as 3 multiplied by minus 1 whole cube. Here in the previous sum we haven't used this bracket here, but right now we are using this bracket. The reason for using the bracket is whenever the alphabet or the literal is given in the negative number, it is good habit of using the bracket. This will make sure that we'll make less mistakes. Now minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 whole square, because x whole square here, plus 5x means 5 multiplied by minus 1 minus 6 here, minus 6. Now expanding the form, equals to 3 multiplied by minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, minus comes here, right, minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 into minus 1, then plus 5 multiplied by minus 1 minus 6. Okay, now we can go to the next line. The next line will be I have to solve this first. While solving this I should multiply its signs first. So plus into minus, if there is no sign, this should be a plus sign, as you all know. So plus into minus will give me a minus. Again minus into minus shall give me a plus, and plus into minus shall give me a minus. So plus into minus shall give me a minus, and this minus into minus shall give me a plus, and this plus into minus shall give me a minus. So ultimately I am getting a minus sign. Or in a simple way we can find it out by counting the number of minus signs. So if there are odd number of minus signs, the final answer will have minus sign. If there are even number of minus signs, will have a plus sign. So here also, so minus into minus shall give me a plus, minus into minus shall give me a plus, again that plus into minus shall give me a minus. How many signs are here? 1 2 3. So 3 is odd, therefore the ultimately we shall get minus sign. Okay, now calculating the numbers, 3 into 1 is 3, again 3 into 1 is 3, again 3 into 1 is 3. So I shall get minus 3 here. Similarly, I hope you understood how did we get minus here. So 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 1 is 4, and 4 into 1 is 4. So I have written 4 here. Then minus 5 means plus into minus shall give me a minus, 5 into 1 shall give me 5, and minus 6 comes here. Now going to the next line, minus 3 and minus 4 shall give me minus 7. So minus 5 and minus 6 comes here. Now minus 7 and minus 5 shall give me minus 12, minus 6 comes here. Now minus 12 and minus 6 shall give me minus 18. So as you all know, if they have similar signs we are supposed to add. This is how we are supposed to do number 6. Now let us try to do the next number. As we have discussed earlier in the previous video, we are not going to do number 7 and we are not going to do number 8. So let us start with question number 9. Let us try to solve question number 9. If x equals to 2 and y equals to 5 and z equals to 4, so like number 4 here, the values of x, y and z is already given. Find the value of each of the following. So we are supposed to find the value of this expressions given. Okay, let us try to solve one by one. Coming to the solution of number 9, here if x equals to, y equals to 5 and z equals to 4, find the values of each of the following. So 9.1, the question is x upon 2x square, x upon 2x square. So the value of x is 2, this 2 comes here, and x square means 2 square. Expanding them, so 2 upon 2 into 2 into 2 shall give me this here. This 2 and this 2 can be cancelled out. Once they are cancelled out, so the remaining numbers will be 1 upon 4. So answer number 191 is 1 upon 4. Going to number 2, the question is xz upon yz. So value of x is 2, value of z is 4, value of y given to us is 5, and the value of z given to us is 4. This 4 and this 4 gets cancelled, hence the remaining number will be 2 upon 5. So our answer is 2 upon 5. This is quite easier compared to number 4 also. Going to answer number 93, the question given to us is z raised to the power x. So the value of z is 4, the value of x is 2. Now this is 4 square, so I can write it as 4 multiplied by 4. So 4 multiplied by 4 shall give me 16. This is how we are supposed to do number 3. Now coming to question number 94, the question given to us is y raised to the power x. The value of y is 5 and the value of x is again 2. So now 5 multiplied by 5, because it is 5 square. So 5 into 5 shall give me 25. So I hope you understood number 94 also. I'm going a little bit faster because this is quite easy, right? Now we can go to number 95. In number 95, the question is x square, y square and z square upon xz. So x square is 2 square, y square should be 5 square and z square should be 4 square, because their values are 2, 5 and 4 respectively, upon x and z, that is 2 multiplied by 4. So if I expand this 2 square becomes 2 into 2, this 5 square becomes 5 into 5, multiplied by 4 square becomes 4 into 4. This 4 and this 4 can be cancelled, this 2 and this 2 can be cancelled, hence the remaining number will be 2 into 5 into 5 into 4, which shall give me 200, right? Which shall give me 200 here. Coming to the next question, which is question number 96. The question given to us is 5x raised to the power 4 y square z square upon 2x square upon 2x square. This is 2, right? Upon 2x square. Now replacing the values of x, y and z, we shall get 5 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 5 raised to the power 2 multiplied by 4 raised to the power 2 upon 2 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2, because the value of x is 2. Now expanding it, we shall get 5 multiplied by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 4 times, multiplied by 5 into 5 multiplied by 4 into 4 upon 2 into 2 into 2. So here you can see these 3 2's can be cancelled by these 3 2's. So 1 2 3 cancels 1 2 3, right? And the remaining numbers needs to get multiplied. So after multiplying we shall get 4000. After multiplying we shall get 4000. So I hope you have understood number 96 also. Let us go to the next question, which is question number 10, and it is the last question from exercise 20a. Coming to the last question, which is if a equals to 3, find the values of a square and 2 to the power a. So we have two questions here. First we are supposed to find the value of a square and then find the value of 2 raised to the power a as shown here. So this is the last question. Let us solve it. So number 10 now. If a equals to 3, find the values of a raised to the power 2 and 2 raised to the power a. Here a raised to the power 2 can be written as 3 raised to the power 2 because the value of a is 3. Now 3 square means 3 into 3. 3 into 3 shall give me 9. And the other one, and that is 2 raised to the power a. So 2 raised to the power a becomes 2 raised to the power 3. Now 2 raised to the power 3 shall give me 2 into 2 into 2, that is 3 times. Hence I shall get 8 as my answer. Hence I shall get 8 as my answer. I hope this is clear, right? Thank you so much. This much for this video.